Today we step into a world of gaming excellence with the Pulsar X2V2 Wireless Mouse. Following the footsteps of its beloved predecessor, the X2, we have a marvel of engineering that brings together form, function, and performance. Yo, what is going on? You're checking out Qgen HQ. My name is Chris and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're checking out the brand new X2V2 mini version, and I'm going to be comparing that to the original X2 mini, as the brand new mouse is also sold in two sizes, but the only major difference essentially is going to be weight and dimensions. Now, the X2 mini that I'm comparing this to today is in the Pulsar Purple Limited Edition Discord colorway. If you were curious about this mouse and wanted to get maybe one for yourself, you would have to join their official Discord channel and see if there's any left over. But this original X2 was made in many different colorways, but they all held the same dimensions, look, and internal design. Now, this new version 2 might not look much different on the outside, and that's because this new X2V2 retains the original shape of its predecessor, and the only noticeable shell difference are some minor cosmetic changes. Now, we have a much larger Pulsar logo located on the top left of the mouse shell, and this time around they removed all of that unnecessary line work that we had on the original, giving this new V2 a much more sleek and smoother look to it. Now, the shape may be the same, but this new V2 undergoes a complete internal overhaul, with the result being a stable shell that guarantees consistent, satisfying clicks. This improvement doesn't just stop at the surface, it's about delivering an unparalleled gaming experience. The main clicks have been redefined with a sturdier structure, ensuring every click registers with precision. The new indirect wheel structure, thanks to precision ball bearings, grants smooth rotations and snappy wheel clicks, adding finesse to every scroll. We have the same 5-button layout, except this new version 2 sports Wano mechanicals on the side buttons 3 and 4, unlike the original. And Pulsar seems to have strayed away from the TTC Gold encoder. Underneath, we have the same 3 PTFE feet layout, same 5 large cutouts allowing us to see some of the internals, with the new plate being a bit smaller on this V2. And the wireless switch and DPI buttons seem to have swapped spots on this new V2 mouse. The overall dimensions of this new X2 mini compared to the original are so slightly different that you honestly won't notice it once you get it in hand. This new mouse is just 1 gram lighter and just a tad bit smaller than its predecessor, coming in at just 51 grams. And if you were curious, the new medium version comes in at 53 grams. The clever design ensures that it's as light as an egg in your hand. When it comes to gameplay, like the original X2, it's really all preference. But Pulsar pitches this shell as being perfect for claw, fingertip, and palm grip, which I would have to agree with. Now, I mainly play games using mostly palm grip, but transitioning between different grip playstyles on this mouse just seems way easier and more natural feeling compared to other mice shapes I've used in the past. This is most likely due to the mouse having a wide waist and a low hump symmetrical shape to it. It really is a versatile mouse when it comes to work or play, which is probably the reason why I believe this mouse does so well in sales. Now, the bigger choice will be if you should grab this mouse in medium or the smaller mini size that I have here today. This really comes down to your personal play grip and the mouse weight that you prefer. If you're someone with larger hands that prefers palm grip, I would suggest the medium size. Fingertip and claw grip is really where I feel this mini shines. The overall shape just works so well with that playstyle, it's really hard to beat right now. Now, I also feel the weight of this V2 mini is just right in that sweet spot of just not too light. Now, I compared this to the Final Mouse Last Legend in small, which has been my main smaller mouse that I've been using more recently. But when it comes to that mouse, it weighs around 40 grams, which at times it just feels too light. So my hand naturally cradles to this mouse shape, making it extremely comfortable, and pairing it with my glass mouse pad at that right weight just makes it that much smoother and just overall better play for me. Like the original, this new X2V2 is also powered by Pixart's PAW3395 sensor. It is a true powerhouse, delivering precision, efficiency, and you also get some extended battery life. Now, this gaming mouse adapts to you. With precise adjustments available through the software, you could reassign keys, create macros, and you could even fine-tune the bounce time, ensuring your mouse aligns perfectly with your gaming style. You also have the ability to toggle motion sync on or off, and for me, it was automatically turned on this time around. This should help with some smoother tracking, and I would suggest leaving that on. Some of the biggest changes in this new version 2 is the Pulsar Blue encoder. A result of a cutting-edge collaboration, they offer a tactile rotation sensation, whispered quiet operation, and a built-in dust-proof mechanism for reliability. They moved away from the original main switches and they jumped over to new optical switches as the main this time around. So double-clicking becomes a thing of the past, and the responsiveness is just elevated to new heights. Now this mouse is obviously wireless, and it comes with your standard 2.4 GHz wireless receiver, which is lag-free. But for those craving the ultimate in cursor performance, Pulsar has plans to release a 4K wireless dongle in the near future to pair with this mouse. With the enhanced polling rates and seamless compatibility with high-end refresh rate monitors, this is the missing piece to a smoother gaming experience. Now, I don't have a release date or price point on when this 4K dongle is supposed to release, but I don't see it being too far out in the future, so I would just sit tight and keep your eyes peeled. Now, due to this mouse having no RGB lighting and that low power Pulsar sensor, this X2V2 has a long battery life, coming in at around 70 hours of usage in between charges. Now, when your mouse does need a power boost, simply connect the USB cable and you can charge and play, effectively transforming your wireless mouse back into a wired one. But once we're used to wireless gaming, we all know how annoying wires can be. But Pulsar has also revamped their micro Bungee, and they just dropped the micro Bungee ES. So bid farewell to the annoyance of tangled cords and restrictions. The ES mouse Bungee offers a compact and user-friendly design that can be easily attached to any location, creating more space and organization on your desk, which we all love. With this innovative ball-bearing design, allowing for a tension-free 360-degree rotation with a flexible silicone cable arm ensuring smooth mouse movement, you could say goodbye to those cable snags and limited range. If you are in the need of a mouse Bungee, this has to be one of the best that I have used. It tucks away super nicely, it is barely noticeable, and this bad boy is only priced under $7. It's a game changer for clutter-free and seamless setups when you are forced to go wired. So the question arises, if you already own the original X2, should you make the leap and upgrade to the X2V2? While it might not be an absolute necessity, the desire for enhanced performance and refined features can be quite tempting. The Pulsar X2V2, to some people, mostly original X2 owners, might just seem like some basic upgrades. But to others, especially newcomers, they might see this as a revolution. Its ultralight design, improved internals, and cutting-edge features elevated beyond its predecessor. From the revamped main clicks and wheel structure to the optical switches and flagship sensor, every facet has been refined for top-tier gaming. The result is a mouse that doesn't just keep up with your skills, it propels them forward. If you're looking for a new mouse, my opinion is just go for it, as the advancements in the X2V2 might just be the edge that you're seeking. Like I mentioned earlier, it's currently sold in two sizes, medium and the mini that we have here today. It's also sold in two different colors, black and white, but if you're a fan of Pulsar, you know some cool colors are definitely for sure on the horizon. Both sizes and colors run the same price, coming in at just under $100. I believe this mouse releases on the 15th of August, so be sure to check the links in the video description and get ready to embrace the future of gaming with the Pulsar X2V2. So that is my take on the brand new X2V2 Mini. What do you guys out there think of this new mouse? How many of you guys are going to be upgrading to this mouse in general? And what colorway do you want to see Pulsar drop in this mouse next? So that's it for me. Do me a favor, tell your dog I said hello. Give him and her a little pet and a hug for me. Maybe a little treat. Play some fetch. That's it. Most importantly, you guys stay safe out there. I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.